Hello students, this is Mansi Desai and today we are going to study more about polynomials. In last video, we have studied up to terms. So what is term? Just recall it. If we have given polynomial minus x cube, 4x square plus 7x minus 2. What are the terms of these polynomials? Minus x cube is one term, 4x square is one term, 7x is one term and minus 2 is one term, right? So now today we are study about coefficients. What is coefficients? So see, minus x cube, the coefficient of x cube is minus 1. Coefficient of x cube is minus 1. Coefficient of x square is 4. Coefficient of x is 7. And minus 2 is also a coefficient. Is coefficient of x raised to 0. Because remember, always remember that x raised to 0 equal to 1. So what is coefficient? Conclusion of this is coefficient is a number which is placed just before another quantity and which multiplies it, right? For example, we have given quantity 3x, so coefficient is 3. In other words, we can also say that a coefficient is a multiplicative factor in some terms of polynomial. It is usually a number. Means if we have given some quantity and multiplicative factor of that term. Matlab here minus x cube, so the coefficient is minus 1. 4x square, the coefficient is 4. 7x, the coefficient is 7. And minus 2 is constant polynomial. So what is constant polynomials? Example of constant polynomial is 2, minus 5, minus 2, 7, minus 8, 9, minus 9, etc. are the example of constant polynomials. Why it is called constant polynomials? Here minus 2 is polynomials. Why? Because it is the multiplicative factor of x raised to 0. But eventually x raised to 0 equal to 1. So this is constant polynomial. Always assume that if we have given some constant here, it is always the multiplicative factor of x raised to 0. So it is called constant polynomials. What if we have given 0 in some polynomials? So it is called zero polynomial. So the definition of constant polynomial and zero polynomial. What is constant polynomial? 2, minus 5, 7 are the example of constant polynomial, and constant polynomial 0 is called the zero polynomial. This plays a very important role in the collection of all polynomials, as you will see in the higher classes. Not now, means which these zero polynomial, constant polynomials are play a very important role in the collection of all polynomials, but we will see in the higher classes, not now. Now you consider different algebraic expressions. Different algebraic expressions, we have seen that what is algebraic expressions, right? In previous lecture also. Algebraic expressions given is x plus 1 by x, root x plus 3, cube root of y plus y square. So you know that we can write it as x raised to minus 1. X plus x raised to minus 1, right? Means if there is any term like 1 upon x, you can write it as x raised to minus 1. Then if we have given 1 upon x square, you can written as x raised to minus 2. If we have given 1 upon x cube, you can write as x raised to minus 3, etc. Okay. So here the exponent of second term means exponent of second term here. See that exponent x plus x raised to minus 1. We can rewrite this expression as x plus x raised to minus 1. So exponent of this polynomial is minus 1. The exponent of second term, that x raised to minus 1 is minus 1, which is not whole number. Now remember just what is whole number. You all know that what is natural number, right? Natural number capital N set is 1, 2, 3 up to infinity. From starting 1, 2, 3 up to infinity. So in the collection of n, you just add 0. In collection of natural number capital N, you just add 0. So the whole number is 0, 1, 2, 3 up to. It is denoted by capital W. So the whole number is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Up to infinity. So here exponent is minus 1, which is not whole number. Which is not whole number. So this algebraic expression is not polynomial because condition is your exponent should be in whole number set. But minus 1 is not in whole number set. So this algebraic expression is not polynomial. Again another example, root x plus 3. it is written as x raised to 1/2 plus 3, right? We know that root x can also be written as x raised to 1/2. Root we can write as 1/2, right? So here the exponent of x is 1/2, which is not a whole number because 1/2 is in the set of Q, rational number set, capital Q. 1/2 is in the set of capital Q, rational number. So not in whole number and natural number. And the condition is your polynomial, the exponent of your polynomial should be in the whole number set, right? So this algebraic expression is also not polynomial. Now the variables in a polynomial is x. We may denote the polynomial by p of x, q of x or r of x. Means we can denote polynomials with the help of p of x, q of x if the variable is x. Then if variable is y, we can denote as r of y. If variable is u, we can write as s of u, right? R of y means if the variable in a polynomial is y. Then s of u means if variable in a polynomial is u. Now remember one thing, that a polynomial can have any number of terms but finite, not infinite. Polynomial can have any number of terms, finite number, not infinite numbers. Means for example, x raised to 150 plus x raised to 149 plus up to x square plus x plus 1. Here polynomial having 151 terms. Total 151 terms. 150 to 1 and this addition 1 means total 151 terms here. So polynomial can have any number of terms but condition is finite number. Now what is monomials? Now consider some example, right? 2x, 2, 5x cube minus 5x square, y, u raised to 4. Here you see that each of these polynomial has only one term, right? Only one term is there, only one term. So polynomials having only one terms are called monomials. Mono means one, monomials. Definition of monomials. Mono means one. So the polynomials has only one term called monomials. Now observe following polynomials, which are p of x equal to x plus 1, q of x equal to x square minus x, r of y equal to y raised to 9 plus 1. So each of these has only two terms, right? 1, 2. 1, 2. Only two terms are there. It is called binomials. Bi means bi. Bi means two binomials, right? So definition of monomials, definition of binomials. Next, similarly, polynomials having only three terms are called trinomials. Tri means three, and the example are x plus x square plus y means three terms are there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Means polynomials having only three terms are called trinomials. Now look at the polynomials. First, p of x equal to 3x raised to 7 minus 4x raised to 6 plus x plus 9. Now what is the term with the highest power of x? Here, what is the term with the highest power of x? Which term has highest power of x? So 3x raised to 7, right? Because its exponent, its power is 7. So answer is 3x raised to 7. Here, which one has the highest power, highest exponent? So exponent is 6. So here the term is 5y raised to 6. We call the highest power of the variable in a polynomial as the degree of the polynomial. The definition of the degree of the polynomial. The degree of the polynomial means highest power of the variable in a polynomial. So the degree of the polynomial 3x raised to 7 minus 4x raised to 6 plus x plus 9 is 7. Because highest exponent, highest power of the term 3x raised to 7 here is 7. Here the degree of polynomial 5y raised to 6 minus 4y square minus 6 is 6. Because highest power is having 6. 5y raised to 6 is the term and the power is 6. Exponent is 6. So 6. And the degree of a non-zero constant polynomial is 0. Let us take some example. Say x raised to 5 minus x raised to 4 plus 3. Here what is the degree of polynomial? 5, right? Here degree of polynomial is 8 because highest power of y is having 2y raised to 8 and the exponent of y is 8. So degree of polynomial is 8. Here example is 2. Here the only term here we have is 2, right? We can be written as, I have told you previously, 2 means 2x raised to 0, right? So the exponent of x is 0. Therefore, the degree of this polynomial is 0, right? Degree of polynomial means we have to see the degree of the variables, different variables, whether it is x, whether it is y, whether it is z, but the highest power, right? Now next is linear polynomial. Linear polynomial, definition of linear polynomial. What is linear polynomial? A polynomial of degree 1 is called a linear polynomial. Means example 4x plus 5, 2x, 3 minus u. Means here we have the degree 1. Degree of polynomial is only 1 here, right? Because x raised to 1, x raised to 1, u raised to 1. Here the degree of polynomial is only 1. So it is called linear polynomial. Because the exponent of different variables is only 1. So it is called linear polynomial. Likewise, what is quadratic polynomial? The polynomial of degree 2 is called quadratic polynomial. Means for example 5 minus y square, 4y plus 5y square, 6 minus y square. Here see which term has the highest power. So y square, 5y square, y square. Means if degree of polynomial is 2, it is called quadratic polynomial. Next is cubic polynomial. Now what is cubic polynomial? The polynomial of degree having 3. Means degree of polynomial is 3, it is called a cubic polynomial. Means 4x cube, 2x cube plus 1, 5x cube plus x square, 6x cube minus x, 6 minus x cube, 2x cube plus 4x square plus 6x plus 7. It is called cubic polynomial. So you have to see what is degree of polynomial. Highest power of the variable in a polynomial is as the degree of polynomial, right? Highest power of variable is called the degree of polynomial. So we have seen different example. Here degree of polynomial is 5 because highest power of variable is 5. Here degree of polynomial is 8 because highest power of variable is 8. Here only 2 is there. So we have seen that constant means here always it's a multiplication of x raised to 0, right? So the power of variable is 0. So the degree of polynomial is 0. And we have seen linear polynomial means the power of variable is 1. It is called linear. Then quadratic means power of variable is 2. Then cubic. So the power of variable is 3. It's called cubic. Okay. So these are the different types of polynomials: linear, quadratic and cubic, with the help of degree of polynomial. And what is degree of polynomial? Highest power of the variable.